Women's sports breaking records. Baby hippos. Olivia Rodrigo donates $2 million. These stories and more right after this. Happy New Year! Welcome back after our holiday break. I hope you all were able to relax and unplug. While there's been a lot of crazy stuff that's happened the last 2 weeks, so much good news has happened too. We're back and ready for an even bigger and better year with loads of good news. Before we begin, let's talk New Year's resolution. Get started right now and scratch off your number one goal. Subscribe. Give that bell a little ring and don't forget to smash that like button. And what about leaving a comment about your other resolutions for the year? All right, let's dive in. 2024 was a slam dunk year for women in sports. With major milestones from the court to the track, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese made their rookie seasons a full court press, packing arenas and making waves in women's basketball. Simone Biles, she flipped the script at the Paris Olympics, scoring 4 goals and proving that sometimes the real gymnastics are the leaps we take in resilience. And after all that, she was named Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year. Meanwhile, Coco Gauff served up some serious success, becoming the highest paid female athlete, proving that tennis isn't the only thing she's acing. Women's sports are skyrocketing, with global revenues set to break $1 billion, an increase of 300% since 2021. The WNBA's buzzer-beater media deal with Disney, Amazon, and NBC brought in big bucks. No, not that type of buck. While other leagues like the Pro Women's Hockey League set attendance records, and women's baseball is pitching in with plans for a 2026 debut. Hey, that's a good idea. They should make a movie about that. We could call it, A League of Their Own. Huh? They already made a movie about that. In 1992? Well, how was I supposed to know? It's clear the world is catching on to what we've known all along. Women's sports are here to stay, and they're hitting it out of the park. Sam Benestick, the ultimate outdoorsman, just redefined getting away from it all after surviving 50 days in British Columbia's frosty wilderness. Found on a service road clutching walking sticks and rocking a DIY leg warmer made from his sleeping bag, Sam proved you don't need a survival show to make headlines. The 20-year-old went missing October 17th on what was supposed to be a 10-day camping trip in Redfern-Kiley Provincial Park, a place that's basically the Canadian version of Jurassic Park. Minus the dinosaurs. Or the theme park. Or the warm weather. Or the buffet with all that jiggly jello. Okay, so it's nothing like Jurassic Park. Hey, did Larry write this? I told him Michael Crichton's not gonna read his screenplay. Come on, we talked about this. After the official search was called off, his determined family kept looking while Sam was out building shelters and living the ultimate roughing it lifestyle. He was finally spotted by workers who probably did a double take and thought, what's that guy doing out here? Auditioning for Castaway 2? Sam's creative survival tactics and sheer grit got him through snowstorms, temperatures plunging below negative 20 degrees Celsius, and just being completely off the grid. Have you ever not had your cell phone for more than 5 minutes? It's a nightmare. Now recovering in a Fort Nelson hospital, he's sporting some frostbite and a few survival scars. But hey, he's earned the title of Canada's coolest camper. Now, if only someone could help me find the rest of my script. Did Larry take it because I mentioned his screenplay? The Metro Richmond Zoo is absolutely hip over the moon about their newest Christmas gift, a bouncing baby pygmy hippo born on December 9th. This little bundle of joy yet to be named made quite a splash by arriving in style via an indoor pool. Her parents, Iris and Corwin, are clearly on a roll, with this being their 3rd female calf in 5 years. This pygmy princess's birth isn't just adorable, it's crucial. With fewer than 2,500 pygmy hippos left in the wild, every new calf is a big win. Eventually, she'll move on to contribute to conservation like her 2 siblings, who have already packed their bags for other zoos. Pygmy hippos are nocturnal and can live up to 55 years. So just like the ultra-famous Moo Dang, this little one has plenty of time to make waves. In a tale of forgotten childhood antics and unexpected reunions, a message in a bottle dropped into a Minnesota lake 26 years ago just made an epic comeback. Mackenzie, then a little girl with big dreams and a knack for lakeside littering, sent her note out into the water as part of a playful school project. Fast forward to now, and a classmate of Mackenzie's daughter, River Vandenberg, found the bottle during a fishing trip. When River read the message, It said, "This letter is coming from Mackenzie Morris, and I go to St. John the Baptist School. I am in grade 4 in Mr. St. Pierre's class. P.S. Please contact us at St. John the Baptist School." After all this time, Mackenzie probably wondered if the lake had been secretly holding onto it just to make her day. Mikal Bridges, Brooklyn Nets superstar, isn't just dunking basketballs, he's also dreaming of dunking some knowledge as a second grade teacher. Inspired by his childhood hero Miss Porter, Mikal decided to swap the hardwood for the classroom. Despite a long night of basketball, Mikal threw on his teacher cap and tried to school the kids. When it came time for math, Mikal went full teacher mode, explaining problems like he was coaching a game, only this time no slam dunks, just math dunks, and hopefully no math fouls. The kids loved their new Mr. Bridges, and even asked for hugs, because who wouldn't want a hug from a 6'6" NBA star? After all, Mikal's not just shooting hoops, he's shooting for the future. As a teacher, or maybe even a principal. Looks like he's got a game plan for the classroom too. Next up, teaching mathletes. Athena the German Shepherd pulled off the ultimate holiday comeback story. A positively miraculous return just in time for Christmas. After going missing for nearly 9 grueling days, she decided to let herself back in, ringing the doorbell at 2:30 a.m. on Christmas Eve like a true holiday VIP. Owner Brooke Comer couldn't believe her eyes when she saw Athena on the Ring camera, and the kids' excitement quickly turned their silent night into a howling celebration. Athena's grand adventure began on December 15th when she slipped out of the house and sent the Comer family on a wild goose chase. Or, in this case, a wild dog chase. Flyers were posted, community members rallied, and hopeful sightings kept spirits alive. Turns out, Athena was just enjoying a little pupcation around the neighborhoods. The Comers plan to make sure their wandering woofer stays put next time by getting her microchipped and spayed. After all, no one wants a sequel to Athena, Lost and Found. Huh? Like, Lost and Found. Oh, they'll get it, they're not dumb. California's wolves are making a huge comeback. In the 2024 wolf census, researchers counted at least 70 gray wolves roaming the state, up from 44 last year. Even better, these fantastic predators welcomed a record-breaking 30 pups across 5 or 6 packs, proving they're really taking a holiday from extinction. 2 new packs have joined the gang, bringing the total to 9, all mostly chilling in the northeastern part of the state. Gray wolves were last spotted in California in the 1920s, but like a good plot twist, they returned in 2011 when a wolf strolled down from Oregon. Axel Honeycutt, California's gray wolf coordinator, calls their return a tail-blazing part of the ecosystem's comeback, likening their legacy to the grizzly bear of the state flag. However, it's not all smooth sledding. The wolves and livestock industry are caught in a classic game of cat and mouse. Or maybe more like wolf and cow? With non-lethal livestock compensation programs stepping in to make peace. For now, there are no confirmed wolf packs in Southern California, but these furry icons are proving they've got what it takes to run with the pack and reclaim their wild turf. 11-year-old Levi Still, a loyal Broncos fan since the age of 5, got the ultimate Christmas gift, a Pat Surtain jersey and tickets to see the Broncos in Cincinnati. But things took a wild turn when, during warm-ups, Levi got a football handed to him by Surtain himself. Cue the happy dance! However, just as the family tried to leave, security swooped in like a linebacker and said the football was NFL property. Levi's dreams deflated faster than a football handled by the New England Patriots. But never fear, Levi's mom Stacy went full-blown social media blitz, posting her case on Facebook like a pro. And just like that, boom! The football was returned faster than you can say, touchdown! Levi was reunited with his beloved ball, and Stacy couldn't be more grateful. Who knew that one small post could turn into a victory lap for Levi and his now legendary football? Jeremy Renner just rang in his second ReBirth day, because who doesn't need 2 birthdays? After surviving a snowplow mishap that could have been a plot twist straight out of one of his action movies. In a heartfelt Instagram post, the mayor of Kingstown Star gave a big shout out to the army of people who helped him get back on his feet. Literally. After he got a little too up close and personal with a 7-ton snowplow. After over 30 broken bones, a collapsed lung, and a lacerated liver, the Avengers star is back on his feet and feeling extra thankful for every breath. Renner finishes posts with his signature enthusiasm, because, honestly, what's more powerful than a guy who can survive a snowplow attack and still make time to spread love? More open, more loved, more connected, and blessed to take my next breath. Olivia Rodrigo just proved her heart is as big as her guts. The pop star donated a jaw-dropping $2 million from her Guts World Tour to global women's charities through her Fun for Good. Talk about hitting the high notes for a good cause. The donations will support organizations like Women's Shelters Canada and Women Against Violence. Because Olivia's not just spilling her guts, she's sharing the love worldwide. With 95 sold-out shows, she's showing us how to turn heartbreak anthems into hope-filled action. Who knew smashing records could also help smash inequality? And that's our show. Did you have a favorite story from today's show? Tell me about it in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new episodes. And remember, no matter what's going on in the world, there's always good news to share. I'm Jay, the Good News Monster, and I'll see you next time on another episode of Good News with Jay. Bye! It's always the planes. I don't get the joke. There's always a plane. I've been waiting for them to stop barking, but maybe watch another episode here. Or there. Wherever it is. Oh, you're still here. Maybe watch another one here. Lots of good episodes with good news. Cut.